I offered to sell my seat to honeymooners. So I'm on this flight from Denver to Miami, sitting in an aisle seat that I specifically picked because I hate being stuck by the window. The plane's packed, and I noticed this couple in their 20s getting seated a few rows behind me. The guy's wearing this wrinkled button-down that screams, "I tried to look nice, but we rushed to the airport," and the girl has this little white sundress on with a just-married sash across her chest. They're clearly newlyweds, probably heading to their honeymoon. But here's the thing, they're not sitting together. The girl's in a middle seat next to some businessman who's already spreading his stuff everywhere, and the guy's in a window seat way in the back next to a family with a screaming baby. I watch them for a bit as people are still boarding, and you can tell they're bummed. The girl keeps turning around to look at her husband, and he's doing that awkward wave thing. They're whispering to each other across like 15 rows, trying to figure out if anyone will switch with them. The flight attendant comes by doing the whole safety spiel prep, and I overhear the couple asking people around them if they'd be willing to trade seats. The businessman next to the wife just puts his headphones on and pretends he can't hear them. Some lady behind the husband says she paid extra for her seat and won't move. That's when I get this idea. I lean over to the flight attendant. Her name tag says Jessica, and I ask if I can talk to the newlyweds. She points them out, and I walk back to where they're sitting. "Hey," I say to the husband, "I couldn't help but notice you guys are trying to sit together. I've got an aisle seat up in row 12 if you want to buy it from me." The guy's face lights up immediately. "Seriously? How much do you want for it?" Now here's where I thought I was being clever. I figured these people just dropped thousands on a wedding. They're probably going somewhere expensive for their honeymoon, so they've got money to spend. Plus, airlines charge like $50 for seat upgrades anyway. $200, I say, thinking that's reasonable for letting them sit together on what's probably the most important trip of their lives. The husband doesn't even hesitate. He pulls out his wallet and starts counting cash. "Done. Thank you so much, man. You have no idea how much this means to us." His wife starts crying happy tears and hugging him, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I take the money, grab my carry-on, and head to the back of the plane where the husband was originally sitting. That's when everything goes sideways. I sit down next to this family, and immediately the baby starts losing its mind. We're talking full meltdown screaming that makes your ears ring. The mom's bouncing the kid, the dad's trying to dig through a diaper bag that's exploding with stuff, and there's this toddler kicking the seat in front of him while eating what looks like a melted chocolate bar. The window shade is broken, so bright sun is blasting right into my face. The seat won't recline because it's the last row, and the bathroom is literally right behind me. So every 5 minutes someone's slamming the door and the toilet's making that awful airplane vacuum sound. But wait, it gets worse. About an hour into the flight, I hear people talking excitedly a few rows up. I crane my neck to see what's happening, and there's a flight attendant with a bottle of champagne congratulating the newlyweds I just helped. Turns out, when the crew found out they were honeymooners, they upgraded them to first class for free. First class for free. So these people are now sipping champagne and getting actual meals with real silverware, while I'm in the back corner of hell with a screaming baby, $200 poorer, in a seat that was apparently so bad that the airline felt sorry for whoever originally had to sit there. The toddler next to me chooses this exact moment to spill his entire cup of apple juice on my jeans. The mom gives me this apologetic look and hands me a single tiny napkin like that's going to fix anything. I spent the rest of that 4-hour flight marinating in apple juice, listening to babies cry, getting smacked in the head every time someone used the bathroom, while watching the couple I helped get treated like royalty in first class.